Rifleman. Starring Chuck Connors.
Let's rest a minute.
Ain't never been to North Fork before. Sure hope we can have us some fun.
You don't object to have a little fun, do you, mister?
Why don't you just shut up?
Stop it!
Maybe you need a little less, too.
Not on your horses. You gentle it be, here. Let's not borrow any trouble from strangers, son. I'll handle this. Yes, friend?
Having trouble?
I don't see that's any of your business one little bit.
You could be right. On the other hand, these youngsters might think different.
It'll make you feel any better, we're taking them, too, into North Fork to get married up.
Take a look, mister. Take a real good look. It's a gal. She ain't filled out in the proper places yet, but it's a gal.
That's enough. Let's get going.
You know, usually people have a right to decide for themselves when and where to get married.
I'm deciding for those two.
A kin of yours?
No.
I'd understand if they were.
You're getting to be more than a little curious, Mr.
McCain.
But I got no reason to keep it from you.
Well, I'm listening.
My wagon train back there run across them, just outside of Julesburg. The young fools were trying to make it across Arizona in a buckboard, and it broke down.
When you're young, anything's possible.
They claimed to be brothers. We let them join up, fed them, patched their war outs. Asked nothing of them except that they do their share. And all the time, they're making the fool out of me. Then Ma Wilson found out about the girl.
And now you're playing the Almighty.
You can leave the Almighty out of it. It's me, Aaron Pelser, whose will is being done. I got good reasons. Private reasons. This is no put any of yours, Mr. McCain. You can stay out of it, I advise you.
By the authority vested in me, you, Derek Kennaway, and you, Elizabeth Bishop, are now hitched up good and proper. Yes, sirree. You got a ring, son?
Here, take this cigar band and put it on her finger.
That does it. Refreshment over.
Ain't nobody gonna kiss the bride?
Get to the end of the line. Go out there.
What do you say we give these two a Shivaree tonight? Takes the style. Come on. Come on, you just get your right to hold. We're going to get tired of the Shivaree. That's all of you right.
What's a Shivaree, Paul?
I'll explain later, son.
only done what had to be done. You can both ride with Ma Wilson the rest of the trip.
We're not going on with the train.
You got enough money to carry on?
I'd rather eat dirt than take anything from you.
Mr. Pelzer? You got him married. Why'd you do it?
You wouldn't understand.
Try me.
I had a daughter about her age. The only flesh of my flesh. She ran off to Houston with a man to get married. Said she was sick of living on land that wouldn't give up enough to eat or to live decent. They never reached Houston. They never did get married.
I think I can understand, Mr. Pelzer, but it doesn't make it right.
They said they were going to Yuma to get married. I couldn't take their word for it. I could never have lived with myself if I didn't do what I done.
Paul? Those two newlyweds. What's the matter with them? They just stand there like they haven't got a place to go.
Well, son?
I wouldn't mind bunking up with you, Paul. I won't even mind if you snore.
I'm Lucas McCain. We met on the road to town. Look, my son and I have got a little spread. I can use an extra hand. You're welcome to stay till you're ready to move on.
Thank you, sir. We'd be mighty obliged.
You're very kind.
Go get your horses. We'll be right with you.
This talk of a Shivaree, Lucas. I'm going to try to break it up. I've seen a few in my time. Most of them are innocent enough, but I don't know. By the time they load up in that bar...
I know, Micah. This one does seem different. That's why I'm taking him out to my place tonight.
It is elegant.
And you're a very elegant cook, Mark.
Well, when there's only a couple of bachelors knowing how to cook as a matter of self-preservation.
We sort of take turns.
I guess knowing it's going to be your turn to cook next, you don't do much faulting with what's served up.
It teaches you to be a diplomat, even when you got a bellyache.
It'll grow out in time, Liza. It was my idea for her to dress up like a boy, Mr. McCain. It's a long trip. Well, men don't get to see many real pretty girls out here. I didn't want to invite trouble.
It makes sense.
Or it could make it seem like I was yellow, though, couldn't it?
No such thing. He's always fretting about that, because he was raised to be peaceable and hate violence. I think that's what made me love him right off, Mr. McCain.
You're a lucky man, Derek. A girl just like Elizabeth wore that dress when she married me. Mark, aren't you kind of falling down on the job, boy? Why don't you go out and get some firewood? It's dark early.
Yeah, it sure does.
Look, what I'm trying to say is, I know you kids want to be alone. Your room is all fixed up. Mark will bunk in here with me.
You're very kind, Mr. McCain. Good night.
Good night.
Yeah, good night. Mr. McCain, if you didn't hire me on, I don't know how we'd get a stake to get us to Yuma and my folks. You won't be sorry. I'll work my fool head off for you.
I told you we had some fences to fix. We'll get along fine.
awful disappointed in you, Paul.
Huh?
Well, if you wanted to get rid of me, you could have thought of something better than firewood. I just filled that box this afternoon.
Oh.
Of course, you can't say I don't aim to please.
No, I can't, son.
Oh, shucks, everybody knows the Shivaree's all in the spirit of good, clean fun. Ain't that right, Ma?
They sure do help you to remember your wedding night.
I shot all of you. I've been telling you, Chet, let be. What had to be done is done. It's all finished now. So you forget all about her.
You got no say. You got no call to keep us from having a little excitement.
I've been watching you look at that girl ever since you found out she was a girl. You leave her be.
You making that order?
You hear me? Leave her be.
I forgot to tell you I'm leaving your wagon train, so you ain't got no call to order me around anymore, old man. Old man, that's what you are. You're a weak old man. Yeah, why don't you go and drink yourself under the table then? Are we gonna have our rightful fun after this wedding, or ain't we? I understand them newlyweds are out at Lucas McCain's. Now we just go on out there to Lucas McCain's place.
Are we gonna get started right after one more drink, and I'm gonna buy for everyone?
What's wrong, Paul?
Oh, nothing, son.
What's a Shivaree?
Well, it's a practical joke on folks who just got married.
Joke?
It's not a very good one, I'm afraid. See, folks come and they do all they can to harass the bride and groom. They keep them up.
You think they'll be coming here?
I hope not.
Break it up, boy.
Oh, why don't you get in the spirit, Marshal? It's all in good, clean fun. Oh, you can't throw people in jail just want to have a good time.
You don't have to explain the law to me. Just make sure it stays fun and nothing more.
It's your move, Paul. You're not letting me win, are you, Paul?
No, I'm not, son. I guess I'm just thinking about the moves I might have coming up later on.
There's something I gotta talk to you about.
Guess it's time for me to get some more firewood.
What is it, Derek?
Well, you might as well know that I'm gonna be sleeping in the barn as long as we're here.
That's kind of unusual for a honeymoon, isn't it?
What happened today don't count. See, we don't feel like we're married.
Oh?
Well, not until we get married again in Yuma.
What's so important about Yuma?
Well, I guess what we're doing seems a little unusual to you, Mr. McCain, but... You see, my father's a minister in Yuma, and, well, Liza and I just don't want anybody else to marry us.
Well, that's understandable.
The whole clan is planning to gather for the occasion. See, Liza doesn't have any folks, and well, the family wedding means a good deal to her. Weren't for that, we could just as well got married in Julesburg.
Well, if you both feel so strong about it, it's got to be right.
They're coming for the Shivaree. They say it's all in fun, but I don't know.
Well, it might be just fun for most of those folks, but I don't think it's that way with Chet Packard. You better go in with Lisa. Mark, you go with him.
Here they come.
You folks may mean well, but these are only a couple of frightened kids. And what you've got in mind could easily hurt them.
Ah, come on, fetch him out here. Nobody's gonna hurt him none. All we want him to do is jubilate with us.
Look, I'm asking you to please leave him alone.
I don't think you understand, mister. We rode all the way out here for the lawful fun of a Shivaree. And we mean to have it.
Jerry will keep him busy. Come on, we go around the back.
Look, I'm not usually one who's opposed to a Shivaree, but this occasion's different.
What makes it different, mister?
My telling you.
That ain't no fair reason. Now, we ain't aiming for violence, and if you feel the same, well, just give us a fair reason.
Folks know the couple, they're just youngsters. So if you folks have any feeling at all about young people, why don't you forget about this Shivaree?
You sound mighty convincing, mister. But now you tell us, why are you sticking your neck out for a boy and girl you never laid eyes on before yesterday?
Well, maybe it's because of the way I am. Talking up to here, now I'm telling you. All of you, get off my property.
Hey, Jerry! Jerry, boy! We got him!
Mike, you go ahead. I'll be right with you.
Drink a little of that stuff, honey. That won't hurt you none. That stuff make a real woman out of you. Go on, drink it down slow. Enjoy yourself, honey.
Put her down.
All right, I'll put her down.
Now let her go.
I told you before, I ain't in your wagon train no more, Grandpa. I know you didn't mean that, so I won't have to pay you back. Instead of going down here and I'll pour you a little drink. Don't stand here, swallow it down, mind your own affairs. That's right, ain't it, Aaron? Go on, drink it. Mind your own affairs. Yes, you will, Grandpa.
I'll take the bunch down the street. You take the saloon.
Sure you will.
have gone too far. Now let him go and break it up. Come on, all of you. Come on, son. Come on, boy. There you are. You're all right. Give me that gun.
My legs! Somebody help me! Somebody help me! My legs!
I'll shoot anybody that comes near that door! It's Derek. He's in there.
Boy, listen to me. This is the marshal talking.
Sorry, Marshal, but that goes for you, too.
Son, I'm going to give you 3 seconds to come out. And I'm coming in after you.
Micah. If you go in there, you'll make that boy a real criminal.
The whole town's losing respect for the law.
I'm not talking about the town. I'm talking about the boy. He didn't ask for any of this.
But it happened. Now he's a part of it.
And the girl? Micah, let me give it a try. You just might trust me.
All right. Go ahead.
Derek, it's Lucas McCain. I want you to put down that shotgun.
No! I'm gonna make him crawl for the rest of his life, just like he made me crawl. I'm gonna do the same thing to that evil old man over there.
If you shoot, boy, you're gonna shoot me.
Don't make me do it, Mr. McCain.
Derek, this man needs a doctor bad.
Nobody's gonna help him, nobody!
You don't have to crawl anymore, son. Unless you pull that trigger.
I mean it, Mr. McCain.
Derek, you still have a chance to walk out of there with your head held high. Now, which is it gonna be, son?
Get that man to a doctor.
It's all right, son.
Maybe the Lord will forgive me. I know you never will.
I locked Lysa in the marshal's office. She's waiting for you.